Okay, so I'm going to go over today a sample Cornell notes that you might want to use for the upcoming unit on Kite Runner. This was done in a previous year, and I wanted to give you an example of it. This is a quick run through of Kite Runner from chapters 1 through 5, which gives basic background information on the characters and the situations that they're facing, the environment that they're living in, and it also does really well to introduce character development. So you understand where all the main players in the book are coming from. So, when dealing with Cornell notes and the template that it encourages, you can use this as is on an electronic version, or you can just set up your notebook simply by drawing a line down the left-hand side of your paper and just separating it in a way that it stays organized so that it's using key terms or key moments in a movie or a piece of literature, and it's highlighting those key moments in different areas so that it's easy to recall. You can go back and it's easy to go through the notes and then recall the information. So what we have here is, of course, in the top area, we have name. Of course, you're going to put your own name here. I have English class because we're discussing that. But over here is the general idea, Kite Runner, chapters 1 through 5. This way, as you stay organized, it will help you because it's right at the top. Class period and date, that's up to you if you want to use that. Now, as we go through the notes, on the left-hand column right here, there's questions. These can be key terms, I don't know, topics you can put too. But these are our general ideas. These are larger ideas that you're going to detail on these on this side of the paper. So if you look here, I know I'm putting on notes there, but if you look here, there's characters. Okay. And what I'm going to do is, although we have key terms here, let's say I decided to write characters. This would be a key term on the left-hand column, and then that would be corresponding with all the characters with minor terms or words or different descriptors to identify each character, so that as you go through the book, you know who's who because of who they are in the book. Like Amir, he's the narrator. He's the narrator of the book, and he's a Pashtun. That's his ethnic background. That's his socioeconomic standard of living. Whereas Hassan, who is his best friend and / servant, he's a Hazara, and he comes from a lower income. They're almost like the slave type of I guess race or person, the socioeconomic level that they were facing, and they were identified by their physical appearance because they had very flat noses compared to the Pashtuns. So those are the kinds of words you want to use to identify characters. And then as you go down, you can see that the notes say, okay, this is what happens in the book. We meet the characters. Amir goes back to Pakistan to make things good again, which is in quotes because it's a key term. And then we keep going back and forth in time. So when we go to, Amir is always trying to please his father. Okay, we get that and through the reading and stuff like that. But then where does this come up? Asaf. Asaf is a new character. Beats people, sociopath. It's a little strange because it's thrown out of nowhere. But reading the story, this is a key moment in this story that will allow you to remember things that have occurred before and things that will be occurring after just by that small sentence. You don't have to summarize the whole book, and that's the beauty of Cornell Notes. Just find small moments that will help you trigger and recall information so that you don't have to take pages and pages of notes. It's small identifiers to help you remember the whole. I say that I believe that this is a good summary of Kite Runner through chapters 1 through 5. I think it's very useful. And if you keep modeling every other chapter after this, I think you'll be very successful in class. Thank you.